Greetings, Scorpio. This is Damien with HK Readings Healing Culture Tarot, and we're going to do the mid-month for the sign of Scorpio. This is for Scorpio by Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter, so stay tuned to see if any of the messages resonate. Sorry for how long it's been since I've gotten to your videos. I'm going through a lot of life, but I have to be my best self to read for you guys. So I'm back at it. We are going to pull an oracle card to crown the reading from the Gypsy Stabilo Oracle deck to see what we're dealing with here for you guys. Interesting. We're gonna turn this down just a little bit. There we go. Now we got the card of constancy. So many of you guys can be dealing with an influential Taurus in your life. Constancy is the card of Taurus. We're gonna see what the energy is, if it's good or bad, and how this same energy, since as within, so without, also relates to you. Honestly, with this card of constancy, from what I see from you guys already, probably a pivotal moment in your life as far as things that you were trying to make it through. Some of you may have been dealt a shitty hand, but it's not really about that. It's about being tried in certain ways to ascend to the next level, and you're having to be strong mentally, emotionally, and really persevere with a level of fixed strength, just like your sister fixed sign, Taurus. Taurus and Scorpio are opposites and sister signs, so there's a lot that you can pull from that energy to get you through to the next level, because a lot of you are heading towards big things right now, but you've got to keep your mind on point. There could be a lot of times, regardless of what people see going on with you, you know, folks may think that you really have it together, that you're doing fine, that you're very happy, but it could be a lot of sadness that you're experiencing. Could be a lot of times where you even think about crying but don't, or you do when you're alone and nobody really knows. Allow yourself to feel the feelings that you're feeling and get them out. Realize that these emotions don't make you weak, but it's basically so you can purge the things that are affecting you to move forward. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into some tarot, and we're gonna read the Tattoo Tarot, guys. Sparkman. Ace of Swords here. For me to read it, this is Aquarian energy, so we got some more of your fixed brethren and sisterin moving in, and we have got the Four of Wands. I really think this is about developing a certain level of mental clarity right now and seeing what it is that you want to achieve. You might know how you don't want to feel anymore. There might be things that you know as far as what you want to get rid of, and not really having the proper sight on how to do it. So whatever you have to do to maintain mental clarity, go ahead and do it. Stop ignoring important things that are asking for your attention. What does the universe keep putting in your face for you to think about and deal with? Along with that, make sure you're speaking your truth, because for some of you, a lot of people are going to be taking advantage of you, but what it really is you're going to have these trying and testing energies in your life that are trying to throw you off balance and distract you. Be very mindful of the distractions that are coming in at this moment to stay focused. Because when it comes to the Four of Wands and you crossing the threshold to achieve what is destined for you and what you want, it's not that the people that are going to be trying you are bad or negative. They're playing their role as far, again, just as testing you. And when it comes to an opportunity of a new beginning, everything is very fragile. Think about birth, for example, right? You know, there's beautiful creation with a child, but at the same time, that's when they're most sensitive. Their skulls are still developing, their mind is still developing. They're getting used to the world that they are coming into. So just beware of people that are going to be trying to throw you off, especially even the fun ones, because it's not that you can't have fun, but you have to make sure that it's not distracting you from your goal. My advice right now is to go ahead and purge some of those folks out, and don't feel bad about it, because if they're not on your journey as far as where you're going, you don't need them. And if you really care about them and you want to keep them, just realize that you can always reconnect with them later. And as you know, I am a love reader. These are the messages that I want you to focus on, but we're also going to see what's coming in for you as far as love. Okay, this is going to be for the single ones, the people who are contemplating separation from the ones that they're with and just looking for something that's more exciting and equitable to what they're dealing with. Wedding, misfortune, and pleasure seekers. All right. So I feel like that's relative to the past. Let's see what the present and future has in store for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Tropical or Vedic. Six of Swords. Ten of Swords. Seven of Coins. Well, basically, you have had a commitment, and it could have been like a recent one. You know, a lot of people always think that it's the very last one that we as readers are talking about, but it's not really that. Generally, it's the most impactful. So there was an impactful situation that I think kind of scorned you, broke your heart, and it developed like as you calloused and created like new energy for yourself. That situation shaped you in a way to where you might not be the most optimistic. You might not be the most open, vulnerable, and willing to achieve the things that you want. Very disappointing relationship that went south, that you were separated from. Some of you by things that like the relationship didn't even go bad. It could have been a move or just something that tore you apart. But that has been affecting you in a way to where the way you've been seeing love is just kind of on a light level. You've probably been going around meeting people and flinging, having like one-night stands or just kind of short relations and breaking hearts, because I feel like a lot of people that you've been dealing with or teasing or whatever's been going on, they've really wanted to start something with you beyond like the carnal experiences that y'all have had, and you're just like, yeah, you could, yeah, you this, yeah, that. I don't have time for that. You know, I have to worry about work. I have to worry about this. I have everything else that is important just so happen to be more important than that, because there's a fear that the moment you give someone your all again, it'll be taken away from you. And Scorpios love very deeply, so that's something that they don't really like. You're trying to move beyond that and move past that, and soon you will. If you embody this Taurian energy that I was talking about in the beginning of the reading, you can go ahead and lay that to rest with the Ten of Swords to the Seven of Coins. You can go ahead and lay that to rest and move forward towards deciding where you want to invest. Within the next few months, I'd say February, March, even into April, right before Taurus season, but in Aries season, which first sign of the zodiac, which gets back into new beginnings here. We're talking about you deciding what it is you want in love, what you're willing to invest in, and taking these prospects more seriously. You're gonna continue to have people come into your life and want to give you time, energy, and want to be with you, but now is the time to actually start thinking about how it can work and be willing to put yourself out there again. Don't feel forced or rushed. Do it when you're ready, of course, but also give it a chance. For those of you who've been thinking that you're not getting any younger, you're absolutely right. And operate with a little more FOMO. Is that what it's called? FOMO, fear of missing out. Operate with a little bit more of that, because there's a lot of things that you could be potentially missing out on. Especially even if it comes to, say, getting out and being more festive and doing things, because people that you meet, it might not even be that they're gonna be the ones, the prospects per se, or you're gonna have to change that because YouTube will ping that. But they're gonna introduce you to the folks, they're gonna know the people to where, like, say you go somewhere and someone's with a friend, right? You're gonna end up connecting through like a proxy, so to speak. Keep your eyes and ears open, and again, don't be afraid to get out. That's going to be that. And as far as the next person that is coming in towards you, it's somebody who you've hurt before, as far as not having a chance, but they're not giving up on you. They still think about you every day, and if they don't communicate with you, you probably still feel this energetic pull and draw towards them, and you wonder why. They're trying to manifest coming back around to you. So just anticipate that drop into your DM, anticipate that call, or anticipate them trying to go to a place that they know you go to or where you work. With this Taurian constancy energy, you do have a little bit of a routine, and they're gonna try to ping where you are in that routine. Just open yourself up, keep yourself focused, and allow yourself to love. And just remember, nobody can hurt you unless you let them. And you're a lot stronger than you think, okay? So those are the messages that I have for you right now. We will get into your February reading towards the end of the month so you can kind of have like a couple of weeks to see how this develops, and then have a reading to carry you out through the full month until we get to your bonus. If you would like to book a personal reading, the information is going to be in the description box below. Thank you to all of the subscribers who have stuck through with me. Thank you to the featured subscribers that will be coming in. And just remember, if it is your first time booking, you will definitely get a special intro price for patroning and showing love to HK Readings. Namaste. Much love and light. Peace.